Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into the extraordinary life of a truly unique creature, one that holds secrets that could, well, literally change our own future.
To really get this, I want you to do something for me. Forget you're human for a second. Let's imagine you are one. You've just been born, not as a person, but as one of nature's most curious and, frankly, toughest survivors. You hatch from a tiny, see-through egg, and the first thing you feel is this shocking cold. You're in a lake in Mexico. And when your eyes open, what do you see? Hundreds, literally hundreds of your brothers and sisters thrashing all around you in absolute chaos. And here's the thing, Mom and Dad, nowhere to be found. You are completely, 100% on your own. As you're trying to figure out what's even happening, one of your siblings swims right up to you, not for family hug, but to see if you're their first meal. Yeah, this is your reality now. Your one and only job is to survive. But you've got a trick up your sleeve, or you would if you had sleeves. Your body is almost totally transparent. Seriously, besides that kind of cute face and those frilly gills you use to breathe, you're practically a ghost in the water. And right now, being invisible, that's your greatest weapon. So for the first few days, you're just kind of coasting, living off the leftovers from your egg sac. But that's not gonna last. Pretty soon, you have to venture out and find real food. You are about to start this incredible transformation. But let's be real, a lot of your siblings are not gonna make it. And this whole transformation thing is pretty wild. It happens in stages. First, poof, your front legs sprout out of your tiny body. A couple of weeks later, your back legs show up, and just like that, you've got a full set of 4. Fast forward about 6 months, and boom, you are all grown up, ready to live that solo life.
But you know there's always a catch, right? This is a huge trade-off. As you get bigger and grow those legs, you also start to get some color. So that awesome invisibility superpower you had, it's starting to fade. And that makes you a big, obvious target for every hungry fish in the lake.
So being more visible means you're way more vulnerable. It's a dangerous time. But it's this exact danger that's about to lead you to discover your real superpower, the one that's just unbelievable. And then one day, it happens. A huge fish spots you. You've got no choice. You got to bolt. You dart away in this desperate flash. You get away, but not all of you. The predator gets your tail. For pretty much any other animal on the planet, that's it. A crippling, permanent injury. But here's the thing. You are not any other animal. You have the power of regeneration. That tail you just lost, it's not gone for good. It's just a temporary inconvenience. And we're not just talking about tails here. How deep does this power go? You can regrow entire limbs, your gills. You can even repair parts of your own spine, your heart, and even your brain. As long as your main body is okay, you can pretty much rebuild yourself. You're basically a real-life superhero. Okay, so you've survived to adulthood. You're a full-on predator now. But you've got a pretty big problem. Your eyes? They're not great. They're small, weak. You definitely can't rely on them to go hunting. So what do? You adapt. You learn to see the world without really seeing it. You've got these special cells all over your body that let you feel the smallest, tiniest vibrations in the water. And your sense of smell? It gets so sharp you can literally follow the invisible chemical trails your prey leaves behind. Your hunting style is a masterclass in patience. You just lie there, perfectly still, waiting. You use those super senses to pinpoint exactly where your prey is. And then, when it gets close enough, you don't bite it. No, you do something way cooler. You open your mouth so fast that it creates a vacuum and just swoop, sucks your meal right in. One gulp and it's over.
Most of your life, you're a total loner. It's just you. But then spring rolls around, the water gets a little warmer, and something deep inside you just clicks. It's time to find a mate.
After finding a female, you do this little courtship dance to impress her. But the mating process itself is kind of weird. You basically leave a little packet of your DNA on the bottom of the lake. Then she comes along and just picks it up. That's it. No physical contact needed. Pretty efficient, right? After that, the female lays hundreds of eggs, sticking them to rocks and plants, and then she's gone. And so are you. There's no sticking around to raise the kids. The next generation is on its own, thrown right back into that same chaotic free-for-all that you started in. The whole cycle just begins again. You spend about a decade in the lake, hunting, surviving, regenerating a leg here and there, but eventually, even for you, time catches up. Your incredible healing powers, they start to fade,
An injury that you would have shrugged off before now takes a long, long time to heal.
And so, your life in the lake comes to an end. But your story? Oh, your story is far from over. Because for us, for humanity, this is where things get really, really interesting. You become this incredible symbol of hope for science.
You see, scientists have figured out that your genome, your entire genetic code, is just massive. We're talking 10 times bigger than the human genome. And somewhere buried in all that data are the secrets to your insane ability to regenerate. And by studying your DNA, scientists are hoping to unlock treatments for some of our most devastating conditions. I mean, just imagine being able to repair a damaged spine to cure paralysis, regrow parts of an eye to reverse blindness, or heal a heart after a heart attack. This is your legacy.
Your significance is even rooted deep in culture. Your very name, Axolotl, comes from an Aztec god of transformation, Xochimilco. The legend says he turned himself into a water creature just like you to escape being sacrificed. How perfect is that for a master of survival and renewal?
So think about that journey, from a chaotic, cannibalistic birth to having near-perfect healing, to becoming a beacon of hope for medical science. The life of the axolotl is way more than just a curious story. It poses a really powerful question about what might be possible for all of us.